I've forgotten the question, Josh.
What is a company?
Can I do that? Let's go. Action.
Yeah, March 2020, it was a bit surreal, to be honest.
Were you glad to be going back?
You know, luckily as a company we've survived it and... Excuse me a minute, Jay. It's all right. Hello everyone, hope you're all well. We are filming this literally 12 months to the day since we as a country went into national lockdown, the first national lockdown back in March 2020. It's been one hell of a roller coaster, right, for everyone in the country. But what I wanted to do, we had this great idea between us all at New Life that we'd make a short video of how we have coped, how the company has grown and developed through the pandemic, and how the staff felt at the start of the lockdown. I'm really proud of our team at New Life. I'm really proud of what we've done. It's probably, I'd go as far as to say, the greatest achievement of my life to keep a company going and grow it through a pandemic that we've had. So I'm super proud. I hope you enjoy the video. It means a lot to me that all the staff have taken part in it and said their little bits. 12 months of lockdown at New Life.
Rolling.
It's always rolling.
It's always rolling, yeah, we know that. Yeah.
You know I've been on telly before, don't you? I have been.
What have you been on?
Sky Sports News.
What's all that about? Hello, you alright? What are you saying?
To be fair, it's all a bit of a blur. There's been, you know, numerous lockdowns, and to try and remember the first reaction is difficult.
It was a bit of a strange time because we didn't know, we still didn't know a lot.
I remember I was away for a weekend, like before, a couple of weekends before, and like with a few lads away, and it was like, oh, this thing's coming, this virus coming. I was like, yeah, whatever, it's not gonna bother us.
In March last year, I had an operation. Found out 2 days later, when I'd come home, that my surgeon had COVID. So I had to self-isolate for 2 weeks.
There was some trepidation about what the future may hold, as in terms of the virus and things like that. Obviously worried for family members and obviously your future and your job and stuff like that, because you just didn't know where it was going to go.
But it was quite surreal. It was, you could see that some people weren't taking it particularly seriously, and I for one, wasn't overly worried by it until the first official lockdown, and then the reality sort of kicked in.
We knew there was something around, but we didn't know how bad it was at the time. So we didn't know how contagious it was or how it was going to affect us.
You start questioning everything, don't you? I think you start like questioning, God, if this shuts, how long is work going to be shut? Etc, etc. So it's a bit like, listen, we're going to have to stop work here. And it was like, oh right, okay. And then it was a general, listen, we are stopping work and everyone's stopping, it's not just us.
There was a few people, that, including myself, who were furloughed.
It turned out to be about, I think it was about 2 or 3 weeks on furlough.
I was only on furlough for 3 weeks.
5, 6 weeks.
6 weeks. So it was only 3 weeks off.
Mike had to change the focus and had to obviously have time to do that. I don't think he had a break, to be fair. And Belinda in the office didn't either. Amy was in.
Literally just made the decision to close the company down, I think one Tuesday afternoon, and I spent 2 or 3 weeks on my drive working out a plan of how we were going to come back from this, and the plan's changed massively in the last 12 months. I say to everyone here, it's like the biggest game of chess that we've ever played. And I'm not very good at chess, so it's a good job that it's not a real game of chess, it's just been a business game.
Weather was lovely, I can't lie. I spent some quality time with my daughter.
And you're at barbecues on a Tuesday day, what you'd never do. Beers were coming out at noon, which is wrong in a weekday.
I've put on maybe 10 pounds around my gut. I'm now quite a keen gardener.
But he always kept us in the loop. It's not like it didn't disappear for weeks on end and you're thinking, what's going on? Are you getting paid? What sort of pay? And then don't understand this furlough.
So we were all doing Zoom meetings once or twice a week, which was great because everybody just kept in touch with each other. It was a good giggle. Everybody kept telling each other what they were up to, what they were doing, giving each other ideas.
But by the end of the 2 weeks, personally, I was itching to come back to work because I'm not one for staying at home. I'd rather just be out working and keep myself busy.
Were you glad to be getting back?
Well, let's say 8 weeks sounded like a good holiday.
I think I would have gone stir crazy if I'd have been sat at home all day. I mean, there's only so many jobs that you can catch up on.
Isn't that little relief, the phone calls, right, you're coming back in? And it was like, weight would come off your shoulders a little bit, like.
It was difficult, it was a challenge. It was a challenge at home, it was a challenge for work. Everybody suffered in their own way. The biggest thing was to move away from cleaning for aesthetics and maintenance.
Mike saw an opportunity and the way to help us as a business and to help other businesses as well. We did a lot of sanitising work, a lot of fogging work, which was to help sort of like contain, either, you know, to neutralise the threat of coronavirus, not to kill it, don't, you know, but I think these things worked in a way where we'd go into office blocks, there'd be toilets, there'd be carpets, there'd be hard floors, and top to bottom they were fogged. Every door was wiped, every handle was wiped, and so you imagine an office in town where you've got 100 desks, you also have 100 keypads, 100 phones.
So the company's had to change in what it does and the services it offers, which is a good thing. It's, you know, at least Mike's adapted.
Mike seemed to have expanded at times when it was like not many businesses did, looking into different avenues.
I think if you stand still at any point in any business, you're going backwards. And Mike was absolutely 100% focused on continuing the business and keeping it going. It could have been easy to furlough people and just wait for it all to kick back in, but I think what you've got to do, you've got to be adaptable for your clients.
No one's gone. No one's lost a job. He's not cut numbers down. And so I think after this, we'll be at the forefront of everything.
I think the positive thing that has come out of it is New Life have shown that we can get through really tough situations and keep moving forward.
And we, as a business, have flourished. There's no two ways about it. We've seen opportunities, we've seen different opportunities, and we've been able to utilise the skill set and the hard work of everybody. And as a business, we've gone from strength to strength.
I think at the end of it, we'll be a bigger, better, stronger company because we've adapted everything, we've done what we need to do, and to be fair, I feel like we're a company that whatever hits us, we'll adapt and we'll just get bigger and better.
So when lockdown finishes, where will New Life be? Hopefully in a beer garden.
I'm looking forward to getting back to Barbados, if I'm being honest.
Pubs, gyms, getting out, doing stuff, getting fit again.
You sort of got a lot more respect for other people, you know, with their mental state, just everything in general about them, really. People you wouldn't usually talk to, you take more time out to talk to different people to make sure everyone's all right.
Be grateful that you can do stuff. Be grateful that, I know it sounds morbid, but we're still here. Do you know, there's hundreds of thousands and people are affected, not just the people who passed away from it and stuff, it's their families, their grandkids.
It's a year to the day. Things are going to get better and we can't wait to get back because things are going to be bigger and better than ever before. I'm going to make sure of it. So thank you to the staff and to the clients.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you. Cheers, matey.
Thanks for watching. We love making these videos for you. We hope you love watching them. So click here to subscribe and click here to watch our latest episode of Inside New Life.
I got a bit of therapy now, wasn't it?
Well, not really, no. Yeah, Josh, amazing that.
You're doing well.
Patronising. Keep that in as well.